Do you ever wonder what it would be like to quit your job and live a life you've always dreamed of?
A bad day in the islands still beats a good day in the office.
Join me, Savannah Jane Buffett, as I head to St. Croix to meet Nate Olive, an expat from Atlanta who moved down here to follow his passion of running a sustainable farm in paradise. And in the meantime, met the woman of his dreams.
What really made me a Virgin Islander was when I married Shelly.
You're really living the expat dream.
Paradise, I believe, is like what you make of it. My advice to expats, don't live on a place, live in a place.
This is it, man. This is the life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
St. Croix, one of the U.S. Virgin Islands, has all the beautiful beaches and resorts you would expect on a tropical island. But it's actually known for its agriculture and has been called the breadbasket of the Caribbean. So we're heading over to the west side to meet up with Nate Olive, a Georgia boy transplant who is the director of the U.S. Virgin Islands Sustainable Farm Institute, aka Ridge to Reef Farm. And he's going to show us his own version of the bountiful, beautiful paradise that is St. Croix. Is anyone home?
Hello.
Oh, somebody's home. Hi, are you Nate?
Savannah, hey,
Hi,
welcome.
how are you? Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Good to be here.
Yeah, welcome to the farm.
Thank you.
This is Saba here saying hello.
Hi. Very ferocious guard dog.
That's
you have
right.
here.
Be
Very
careful.
ferocious. Is this the
This
center
is
of it all?
We call this the community center. This is where we have groups here. We do cooking here. We have these chef dinners here on the back porch. We have classes and everything. This is the harvest table. You know, where we have stuff that we usually send like straight to market or to the chefs.
Can I try one?
Yeah, definitely. Much sweeter than the other ones.
Oh, wow. And so this is a farming institute as well. You're also Ridge to Reef Farm, so you take students here, right?
Yeah, I mean the overall purpose here of the farm is we don't just feed people, but we teach them how to grow.
Nice.
So this is the kitchen in here.
Nice.
Inside the center.
Hi.
It's my wife, Shelly.
Hi, Savannah. Nice to meet you. He's been telling me about how you guys cook here. You have meals.
Yeah, we'd love to have you in the kitchen with us too. It's a lot of fun.
We were talking about it. I don't know, maybe tomorrow I could come and cook something for you guys and have a little scavenger hunt. If you'll have me, if you let me in your kitchen.
Please, you'd love it. We'd love to
Awesome, I
have you
can't
too.
wait. Shelly's lovely, she's your wife.
Right?
How long have you guys been married?
8.5 months.
Newlyweds.
That's So this is the house right here.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Yeah.
So this is
our-
the love shack,
our-
Shelly's little love shack.
That's right. I've been living here at the Cozy Shack for about 3 years in this particular one. So come on inside. This is, and this is actually, it's a converted shipping container. We had the walls cut into to make doors. And these are, you know, sliding doors here. So here is the kitchen.
Electricity?
We have solar here. The bedroom, pretty simple. When my friend Dan first built this place, they dubbed this the Cozy Shack. And the whole idea is that nature is the most beautiful bedroom. So let's go up here and check out the porch. This is our valley and the concept of Ridge to Reef. This is why we call ourselves Ridge to Reef Farm. We see ourselves as caretakers of this land and this watershed. We're thinking of ourselves interconnected with this whole community here.
Well, I'd love to hear about how you got here. Yeah, let's take a seat. So, I mean, where are you originally from? Where'd you grow up?
I'm from Chamblee, which is a little city just in North Atlanta. I originally started going to Auburn University right out of high school. I graduated from Chamblee High School.
Okay.
And then, you know, I was doing the fraternity thing there.
You were a frat boy?
I was.
I don't believe it.
I know, people don't believe it. I mean, it was a good experience, but even though I was kind of living what at first I thought was an ideal life, it quickly started to like suck my life force out of me somehow. I worked at the Georgia Theater as a manager, and so I would welcome the bands and set up the bar and make sure that the show went on right. After a while, I started to crave fresh air and sunshine. There was this person that said the most difficult part of a journey is just taking that first step, you know? And that happened for me out of the blue, kind of, because I became good friends with the guy his name's Mike, and we really hit it off. And I got a phone call from a friend from Auburn also, who said Mike's been in a terrible car accident and he might die. And so I went and visited him, and we thought he was a goner, but he pulled through. He's a fighter, and
Amazing.
And after he was rehabilitated, after like a year later, he called me and he was like, life is short, and I've always wanted to hike the Appalachian Trail.
After my car accident, I definitely started thinking, I need to do something with my life. So I said, hey, Nate, I want to go take some time off from work and I want to go hike the Appalachian Trail. And as soon as I said it, Nate looks at me, he's like, man, I've been thinking about the same thing. So we both knew right then, okay, this is destiny, if you will. This is something we need to do.
When I hiked it, it was 2,168.1 miles. And I got to a point, and I didn't do this intentionally, I was just hiking, but all of a sudden I realized I started to change. Like, my body was changing, my mind was changing, I started to sense things I couldn't sense before, and I started to kind of like discover myself. When I finished the trail, what I realized is that the journey had just begun. That was for sure. A lot of people, I think, when they finished, they were kind of craving the life before. And when I got there, I just craved nature and yearned to be back into nature as soon as I got back to Atlanta. Right before I started hiking the trail, I met somebody who was born in St. Croix. And it was one of those things like, hey, I think we should go down to the winter to okay, let me think about it. Okay, and that was just to get me here. When I first came to St. Croix, oh man, I thought it was beautiful, just totally gorgeous. My good friend from home, her name's Sarah Danforth, she and her partner had just moved down here with some other people, some of the people that I knew too, and they're all about to start this big farm project here. And so I came up and saw the land before the things were built here, and that's how I got
That's how you got here.
When he first left to go to the island, he didn't leave here and say, okay, I'm gonna move to St. Croix. But once he was there, he just fell in love with the people and the warmness and the color. And I can't tell you how happy that makes me to see a son love what he's doing.
So, Pi, what do you think? You want some bananas?
Green bananas.
Hey, banana man. Can you guys help me hang that right there, that rope right there? Wow! Banana man!
I think Nate left because he was looking for something that we couldn't have had in the community that we live in Metro Atlanta.
How you doing, Max?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? That's
We thought it was a temporary thing, and then months would go by, and then a year would go by, and then 2 years would go by, and no calls, no visits, and then we just kind of realized that he wasn't going to come back.
I saw you at the beach.
You saw me at the beach. Oh, that's right, on Sunday. We played volleyball.
Honestly, I've thought about what it would be like to live abroad. Coming off the Appalachian Trail, I actually went back to the company I was working for before I had left. I hadn't sat in traffic in 6 months. I hadn't worked, obviously, in 6 months. So for me personally, it was kind of a rude awakening. It's got to be very cathartic, I would assume, waking up every day in the Caribbean, right?
Right here? That's not a very pretty one, though. Maybe I'll save this for us later. I just remember walking out here and just imagining the possibilities. I thought, yes, soil, land, roots, that sounds great right now, and that was what made me say, this is the place for me. This is the next step of my journey, is to be here in St. Croix.
How long have you been working on this particular farm here in St. Croix?
Well, I've been working here for about 6 years, but I came to St. Croix about 10 years ago. I used to live up on the North Coast before I started farming, up near a place called Rustop Twist.
And so you're the director here, which means you're in charge of this whole crazy scene.
Yeah, I oversee food production, our farm tourism that we have here, and our educational programs.
Nice.
But what I really love is going out into the field myself.
It's happening.
Always swing away from yourself.
Okay.
And from me. Watch my swing.
All right.
First step is we're gonna take the banana bunch down. There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
Felt it.
Okay, hold this for a second.
Wait.
There you go.
That's heavy.
We need to go harvest some moringa because it's a protein supplement feed that we give to the sheep. So this is moringa. If you need to use a machete, that's fine. But,
Let me use my brute strength. Let's see what I can do. All right.
and when you bring this to the sheep, they know how good it is.
Oh, wow. Here we are. I've heard about you guys.
All right, now remember, they'll move wherever we need them to, as long as we're using our moringa that we harvested. And so we'll give them a taste.
Okay.
Now the tricky part
Okay. Oh, gosh.
is the goats. So we
Yeah,
want to let all
they
the sheep
seem a little
out
aggressive.
and get them over there, but leave the goats inside. All right, now give them the bait.
Sheep. Here, sheepy, sheepy. Here, donkey. This way. Sheep herded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks, Nate.
Now you're a cruising farmer. So part of what we're doing is, connecting what we're doing over here with over here. So that the systems of the organic farm are all interwoven. See, they're eating the mangoes. There's mangoes that have fallen down that otherwise would be attracting fruit flies. And fruit flies, they can actually get into a mango tree and kind of infect the tree year after year.
Okay.
And so you get worms in your mangoes.
Oh, so they take care of the extra.
Right. So when you have this kind of system, they come in and they're cleaning out.
Oh, look, they're
Yeah.
loving it.
Oh yeah. They'll have these orange mouths for a couple days.
That's so cute. I feel them. The mangoes here are delicious.
They're really good. Let's get a mango. This is a really tasty mango tree right here.
Oh, wow, that one looks good.
Oh yeah. You can do it for one.
Here they come.
Oh, perfect. This would be good.
Yeah, that was fun. Climbed a tree today, herded some sheep, picked my own mango.
Pippin likes them.
Here, Pippin, I'll share with you.
There you go.
Wow, this is amazingly good. So, big day on the farm.
Uh-huh.
I would love to see, what is it? Rust Stop Twist?
Yeah, rust top twist.
Is it close? Can we? And that is a
Why don't you
donkey
take the
sneaking in my face. Wow, this is beautiful, Nate.
Rust top twist. Here we are.
So this is your favorite spot?
This is it. Used to live right down there.
Oh my goodness. Not bad. Not bad.
This is a sugar mill. They used to crush cane here.
Wow. And so you used to live down the hill and you just come up here and
Chill out.
Chill out.
And I remember a few nights coming out for full moons around midnight, right when it would
right there.
over the
That's
rim.
so cool. So you're living down here full time. You're officially a Cruisian now. You're married to an island lady. What about relating to all the people? I mean, did you find it a hospitable place? Were you welcomed by the islanders, or was it you had to prove yourself?
St. Croix is a really special island for that, because like a lot of destinations cater to what people want to see, but this island is what it just is. So it's really itself. And when you come as a visitor and you say, hey, I'm gonna be, I want to help out, and they're like, yeah, we've heard that before. It's not them to blame for that attitude, but I've just seen every year I meet new people building up a little shield around their house and living how they were at home, and trying to make it
Not
like that,
integrating
but with the
themselves
beach.
in- yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
not integrating into the community. And this would be my advice to expats who want to come: is like, don't live on a place, live in a place.
That is awesome
Yeah.
advice in general, but
Yeah.
for sure.
And so that's what St. Croix wants. It wants people who want to live in St. Croix, not on St. Croix.
Well, gosh, this is paradise. I mean, so
Right.
you're really living the dream, I would imagine, the expat dream.
To me, the biggest thing is that paradise, I believe, is like what you make of it. And it can be wherever you are.
Wherever you go, there you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Dang, that's good. I'm
Pretty
taking
simple,
that one.
right? Yeah, you can borrow it. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's another good day.
Another good
Another
day.
good day.
Yesterday was awesome.
Yeah.
You definitely put me to work a little bit.
Hope you don't mind.
Not at all. So tell me a little bit about To Reef and the agri-tourism that you do here, because it's not just a working farm.
Yeah.
I mean, you have people come and
Right.
stay from everywhere, right?
From all over the world.
You get-
We've had somebody from China, so officially from across the world.
All right, there you go.
So when people come, You know, they don't have to work. Some people just want to relax. We have visiting yoga instructors and, you know, massage therapists. And
That's cool. So if people come and, you know, they want to stay, they can either get as involved as they want with the farm or not, right?
Right. It's kind of a experiential school, and we've definitely had some people who've gone home and changed their careers and started farming. But we've had some people say, okay, I'm happy with just buying organic. So it's just an opportunity to get your hands in the dirt and then wash it off in the ocean later and go look at coral and swim.
I'd love to take the challenge and maybe find some ingredients and make something yummy for you guys.
I think we could find some. We might have to go look in a few spots though.
Okay.
You know, like Easter egg
Every time
hunting
you
with
smile, it's really cute, but I get nervous.
So here's some cilantro.
Nice. Hello, turnip.
Here's a little radish too.
So how many people am I making this meal for?
I want to have the farm crew get a sample of your amazing cooking.
Oh, gosh.
Let's just plan on about 10.
Just throw me right into the fire there.
Man.
Just come
Anything
on.
that size or bigger, just take it. Okra goes so fast, and they'll just get kind of stiff and hard.
That's what she said.
Difficult to...
Sorry. So I know we talk about, I mean, you know, I think a big theme of your life and what you realized is, you know, this sort of living in the moment, you know, go where life takes you. So all that kind of, you know, all the people back in the States that are planning for retirement and for, you know, all those kinds of things. I mean, is that something that enters your world?
When I was in high school, I knew something, like, it seemed like there was this formula that I was supposed to follow. And, like, get out of high school, go to college, make good grades, get a great job. Basically, work and work and work until I save enough money to then live.
Yeah.
And if there's anything, Mike taught me that when he was in his car wreck. He's like, you know, I mean, he had it all planned out. And he said, man, I was this close to death. You know, and that was part of the thing that I said, I love it down here and I'm gonna stay here because, you know, I'm not gonna wait until 40 years from now to start
go
doing
do
this.
what you want to do.
Exactly.
So what else do we need?
May we come in? You can gently feel under them and just see if there's an egg under there. You want to try it with this one?
Oh, she doesn't look like she likes me very much. Oh, geez. This one?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's one in there.
You feel it?
Yeah, what do I do?
Well, you can just kind of gently kind of nudge her up.
Here, lady. Oh, God. Can I please have your egg? Is she gonna?
She won't bite you.
Here we go.
Look at
Magic.
that. Look at that.
Magic.
I got one from this one too. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Let your hair down just a little more. Little girl gonna take on the world.
There we go. That's good. That's good.
Don't take the little things and make them mountains to take some part of your day.
Oh,
It all goes to the table. Look at that.
Mission accomplished. Ah, coldness.
Holly's.
So you come down here, get a drink, and then you're telling me, do you also bring some of your produce down here?
For the past 3 years, we've had a market down here. People will order it on Sundays, and then they come here on Wednesdays to pick it up. And here, too, we have our CSA bags, so she'll be handing out bags of prepackaged organic produce where customers have, like, paid $360 for the whole season, and then each week they get a big bag of produce.
Oh, okay, cool. And so they use your stuff here?
Yeah, this is one of the restaurants that we deliver to.
Dark chocolate frappe?
Yes.
Great.
Amazing,
Enjoy.
thank you. So I gotta say, you know, obviously the farm's amazing, but this is probably pretty nice to come down here and get something cold. It seems like this is like your little community in town.
This particular place is a place where people gather all the time and pass through here, so it's a good time to catch up.
So, you know, a lot of people's version of paradise in the islands, and I think the Caribbean, is the beach, it's the ocean. So I've seen the farm, but I would love to go to the beach for a little bit. Could we go for a swim, maybe?
Oh yeah, you mean the underwater mountains?
Yeah, the underwater mountains.
Yeah,
Can
no
we do
problem.
that?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Sweet. Well, at last, we've gone from the ridge and we've finally gotten to the reef, Nate.
Yeah, this is the time of day for that, for sure.
So beautiful.
Coming down here, it's just one dip and it just takes all that off the whole day.
At this point, you spent years down here. You're an expat, and I mean, do you consider St. Croix home now? Is that what you would consider your home?
Yeah, I have my ancestral home. That'll always be my home, and you know, so my people, you know, have come from that area, and it's still my home too. But I definitely feel like this is a home for me, absolutely. But like, what really made me a Virgin Islander was when I married Shelly. I mean, you know, who knows where we'll end up? We both agreed that we'll go where fate takes us, you know, and if it takes us back to her island or maybe to my big island, who knows? But for right now, I mean, we know that this is a place in our life to be, you know. And it's like I said earlier, like, I'm not ready to retire yet, so I'm not ready to retire from new possibilities either.
That being said, it's been a long day. We're staring out at this beautiful ocean. I'd like to get in it, I think, at this point.
I think it is definitely past time.
Nate just kind of reinforces the whole idea of do what makes you happy. You know, he's sensitive of other people's opinions and feelings, but ultimately, Nate marches to his own drum.
This is it, man. This is the life.
This is the life.
From ridge to reef.
That's right.
I'm absolutely proud of my brother. He just accomplished so much in terms of becoming enriched within a different community.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Great doing business with you.
Yeah, man.
That's thousands of miles away from where he grew up. He's just really learned a lot and is teaching other people what he's learned. And I guess that's really where he's been most impacting in other people's lives and helping enriching other people and even communities.
You like passion fruit?
Yeah.
We want to be able to walk from our house to work. We want to be able to have organic food every day. We want to just enjoy all the life around us.
I think a lot of people that covet what he has, they're coveting the wrong thing. It's not about being on a beach, although that's nice. It's not about being in the rainforest, although that's really great. But it's to wake up in the morning and to make the most out of the day, because that is his philosophy.
My name is Jamison Whitbeck. I'm from Vermont, but now I live in St. John in the Virgin Islands.
You were working a charter boat that you and your brothers had built.
Mm-hmm.
What do your friends back home think of you trying to raise 3 kids down in the islands?
Some people think, they're like, how do you do that?
Doesn't matter where you are, kids are kids. When they get bored, they're gonna invent little games and dangerous stuff to do.
We got a comment in our guest book the other day that says,
Congratulations on making your life worth living. Keep the dream alive.
Keep the dream alive, right?
I'm Mario Batali. This fucking guy, Eric Repair, invites me over to his house and makes me do the cooking. Join us on the Reserve channel on YouTube.
Oh, you're good. Food, you're gonna burn.
I'm not gonna burn. We're standing right here. There's 2 of us making one dish.
Same. How many times do you go to the White House?
I've been there 4 or 5 times.
Fortune.
Even at a top dollar, you make much more money in a trattoria than you do in a fancy restaurant.
My guest, Mario Batali. The man, the brand, and of course the chef. It's all on the table.
I love parking in New York City. The king of chefs. The chef of kings. What's up, buddy?
What did you bring over?
I brought some groceries. I was told we were making lunch together. The dish that we're making is called 2-minute calamari, Sicilian lifeguard style. By the time the calamari gets into the game, it'll only take 2 minutes.
Okay.
Now, I never met a Sicilian lifeguard, but this is how I imagine he or she might make it.
So that's the way you make the tomato sauce?
Yeah, you squeeze them because you still want little pieces. You're cranking it up to 11.
If you want to go back to 9,
No, I like 11. I like 11.
Hey, listen.
I like high heat.
I really like the calamari, the way he cooked it at the end.
Cheers. The Italian toast is chin-chin, and the toast is, you can build it as high as you want,
Okay.
but you build it from our dirt. Cheers.
Cheers.